1 Minute Inspirations, Henry Street Church of Christ. I know how to counterpunch the devil's evils. But I say to you, love your enemies, bless those who curse you, do good to those who hate you, and pray for those who spitefully use you and persecute you, that you may be the sons of your Father in heaven. For he makes his sun rise on the evil and on the good, and sends rain on the just and on the unjust. Matthew chapter 5, verse 44 and 45, New King James Version. The sport of boxing is a good illustration of our everyday spiritual fight with the devil. What we must realize about boxing is that a counterpunch is a good offense and defense against an opponent. What is a counterpunch? It is to study one's opponent, wait for him to make a mistake, block or dodge his punch, and then exploit the opening he gives you to strike him. Thanks to Coach Anthony Rodriguez on YouTube, I discovered 4 effective ways to counter your opponent in a boxing ring. The first technique is when your opponent throws a left jab to your body, hit him with your right hand over top to his head. The second technique is when your opponent throws a rising left hand jab. Throw your punch before it connects over the top to his head with your right hand. The third technique is when your opponent sends a straight right hand to your head, duck and target his body with a left hook. Fourth and lastly, the fourth technique is called catch and counter. This is when your opponent throws a left hook, you block it and strike with your right hook in return. Do you see the spiritual application yet? Jesus also gave us 4 strategies when fighting the devil who operates through our enemies in the earth. He gave us some counter punches too. First, Jesus tells us to counter the evil of others with love for them. Second, he tells us to speak good things about those who speak evil things about us. Third, the Lord says to do good things for those who hate us. Fourth and lastly, the Almighty tells us to pray for those who mistreat us. If we do these things, then we spiritually knock out our opponent. Otherwise, we'll be knocked out ourselves. God bless you. Thanks for listening. This is a ministry of the Henry Street Church of Christ, 309 Henry Street, Gadsden, Alabama, USA, 35901. www.henrystreetchurchofchrist.com. Please subscribe to our channel. God bless you.